Hello and welcome, dear parent of the Capricorn child. How are you? I hope you are doing very, very well. This reading is for the February 2022 time frame, and I unfortunately had to skip from posting in January, but I'm back here now, and I hope that this reading brings you valuable guidance here for the month of February. And also, please remember that these readings are intended for the parents, guardians, caretakers of the little Capricorn. These readings are not intended for the child. These are for adults. And also, please remember to modify and adjust gender to how it best resonates for you, your household. This is not a gender-specific read, so please make sure to adjust that. Okay, so let's get started here with the general energy of what your little one is feeling here. Let's see. Okay, so for what your little Capricorn is experiencing here during the month of February, we got the Five of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. My goodness. Parent, what's going on? This is a lot of sadness here, and it's also in the challenge position. So the Five of Pentacles is deep sadness, missing someone, missing maybe a friend, a companion, a sibling, a parent, just really feeling down about, it's really that feeling of feeling isolated and feeling left out in the cold. It's a very sad energy. And it's rooted by the Three of Swords. And these are two different decks I'm using. And this is resonating energy as well. The Three of Swords is about heartbreak. It's about sadness. It's about being disappointed. This is a very sad energy here for the month of February. Now, this could be due to a couple of different reasons, right? So if we move over to the conflict and challenge position, we have the Three of Swords yet again. So it's this card, but in a different deck, Three of Swords. And this is what I call an enunciation in a reading, right? So it's something to really pay double attention to here. And it's rooted by the Daughter of Wands. So this could be due to a couple of different reasons. Number one, your little one could have potentially, this could be a sibling. The Daughter of Wands can literally be like an older sister, maybe like a teenage sister or a sibling. It doesn't have to be, I know I said this is not a gender specific read, but this energy does feel sort of like a sister or something of the like. Maybe even for some of you, I just picked up babysitter, like maybe a babysitter or a nanny or someone. Maybe they're not around, maybe they're on vacation. Something is going on in the area of another energy, or missing another energy, or feeling rejected by another energy. Now, here in the US and in many parts of the world, February is known as the month of love, right? Because we have St. Valentine's Day. Now, I understand that this isn't observed in all parts of the world, but where this is observed, and if this applies to you, for some of you who have older kiddos, like teenagers, for example, or maybe not even teenagers, maybe even younger kiddos who are putting themselves out there, asking that, the typical, hey, will you be my Valentine's type of thing. This could be a feeling of rejection, potentially, right? Like somebody maybe saying, no, I'm too old for you. What are you talking about? I'm above your grade level, that kind of thing. Like I literally just saw that. So for some of you, you have that kind of energy going on. For others of you, it's a lot deeper than that and a lot more serious than that. Like it could just literally be some issue going on in the household, but we have to bring it back to this energy of the Daughter of Wands. So maybe potentially something's happening to a sibling in the household, or maybe a younger parent who has come in and out quite a bit, because the Daughter of Wands represents the Page of Wands, right? So this can also be, it can be a younger sibling as well, like maybe a new sibling that's come along. There's something here. Maybe your other sibling or the other child here, their usual companion, is not around for whatever reason here in February. Or maybe they are observing their sibling be heartbroken, right? Like they're observing this in their environment. But in any case, whatever is causing this, it's it's not feeling good for little Capricorn here. Capricorn is just not happy this month. And in terms of what you can do to alleviate the situation, we have the Page of Cups and we have the Hanged One. So again, the Page of Cups makes me think of a younger sibling. You know what could be happening here? I'm getting this pretty strongly. Some of you may just simply be having another child, and little Capricorn is being knocked out of only child status. And, because again, we have two pages here. We have the Page of Wands and we have the Page of Cups, indicating a younger sibling, or even, it can be an older sibling that's still young, like teenage years, but this now enunciated here with the Page of Cups, it could very well be that little Capricorn has gotten knocked out of their first place priority, right? Because this new energy, right? And it is new energy, literally. Look at that light there. That's what that symbolizes. And then here with the Page of Cups, this also symbolizes a potential new sibling. This could also symbolize like a new adoption, or a new neighbor, a new cousin, someone else maybe getting attention in the household. And for whatever reason, maybe your little one isn't on the same wavelength as this individual, and therefore they feel left out, right? Because this is very much about feeling left out and feeling like an outsider or feeling rejected. So it's very interesting energy. It's heavy. It's a little heavy from the perspective of a little Capricorn. So again, the person or the other child in question here causing pain, rejection, could potentially be a fire sign here with the Daughter of Wands, or it could also be a water sign here. But this is also the advice from Spirit on how to alleviate this for your little Capricorn. And the Hanged One is about pausing, taking a breather, taking time out, or allowing your little one to take time out. But then the Page of Cups is about giving attention and TLC to the parts of us that are vulnerable. So maybe this is about really reverting some of that energy that you may be potentially giving to this other energy here, and really reassuring your little one here, your little Capricorn, that they are indeed still very important, very much loved. And not to say that you're not already doing that, parent. I'm sure you are. I'm sure you are doing your best. But there is a feeling here of needing a little bit more attention than usual. Another thing that could be happening here, or another thing that you can do here in terms of this advice energy, is allowing your little one, or giving your little one permission to take a time out from this person. Okay? Like surrendering, like allowing them. Maybe you are encouraging them to hang out with this energy. Maybe it's a new friend. Maybe it's, again, a sibling, a classmate, whatever this is. It can also be an activity, by the way, because wands can be action. So maybe it's a new activity that they've joined. It could be like a new league, a new group of kiddos that are doing something active, where your Capricorn could be feeling out of place. Maybe they're not as good at that thing, whatever this is, as the other kiddos, and it's breaking their heart. That could be another way that this can be looked at. And this is telling you to give them the permission to take a time out or a pause from the situation. Or maybe even just surrendering to the fact, because again, this is surrender. This is surrendering to the fact that maybe they're not into that activity. Or surrender to the fact that maybe this is not their person, their friend, their, other companion that they should be hanging out with. There's a feeling here of really pulling away energy from that. And your little one needs you to give them that permission, to let them know that it's okay to do that. while also giving them the TLC they need, because quite frankly, dear parent, Capricorn here, little Capricorn is suffering for whatever reason. I don't know what's going on in your household, but there's definitely some suffering happening here, and they just need additional TLC, more than the norm, and maybe treating them like the firstborn again, or like treating them like the baby again. Another thing that this can be, that can really be healing, sometimes I get the Page of Cups when a pet could be helpful in a situation. So this could be a scenario where now that this new energy is around, or maybe this energy moved away or is no longer in the picture, right? Now that that's away or in the picture and making them feel isolated, potentially a new pet could be very healing here, for your little one to gain new perspective and feel, love through that way of giving and taking care of an animal. So I'm feeling that very strongly for a lot of you, that this could be very, very healing, spending time with pets. Maybe they haven't been spending a lot of time with their pets, or helping them get a new pet that they can be responsible for and feel love through in that way. And that could take their energy and their attention away from this feeling rejected space that they're in. Okay, dear parent, I hope that was helpful to you, and I hope to see you back here in March. If you liked this reading, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already done so. I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, bye.